I think climate change or environmental problem is very complicated, but we start to see it disrupt our day, it disrupt our program, the school cancel, outdoor program quit, So it's not very clear, what the direction. What I know for sure, we need to slow down. We need to have more mindfulness. That if we put money at the center and everyone run for it, we're gonna have more disruption, the bad one that's not good for humanity, and it's so close to everyone, right? You can see that it's not something far away, it's in the UN room. No, it's just happening in front of us, and we need to be mindful. This is a great quote that now they use it a lot in many AI talk. Humanity has this problem, this current problem, many disruption problem, because we still have Paleolithic emotion, like in Stone Age, that same emotion, greed, anger, medieval institution, corruption, those kinds of not democracy, but corporatocracy or any form of power that not from the people, but godlike technology. Paleolithic emotion, medieval institution, but we have godlike technology. Yeah, you can talk to millions of people at one time. You can see people far away. Yeah, like you have divine eyes, right? With that video call, it's like godlike technology. I'm very much in the same line, because when I look back, Buddha mentioned this 1,000 years ago. I call that 3 problem makers and then 3 problem solver. Sorry. Loba dosa moha in Pali. Long time ago, 1,000 years ago, that greed, anger, delusion, stare. Now it's still here. It's still here. But if we do not work progressively to lower the level of greed, anger, delusion systemically, we need to work in a system also, not just individual. We will have more problem. But luckily, 1,000 years ago, Buddha already mentioned some solution. To lower greed, we need to do more giving. To lower anger, we need to do more ethics. And to lower delusion, we need to do more meditation, bhavana. As I share with you, many kinds of scary, disruptive world, but I'm hopeful because we still have access to wisdom. We still have access to solution. It seems like more people right now start to see that direction is more important than the speed. The speed will push us closer to the cliff. So we need to slow down to really see what is the direction for technology, for institution, or even our own emotion. What is the direction for that? So that's why recently, especially this year, I promote this more to the wider places around the world, including Harvard Business School. I showed this slide at Harvard Business School. We need giving, we need ethics, we need meditation in corporation and any places around the world. Okay, so let's take a look. How are we going to find true happiness in a disruptive world? I hope we can share conversation on this. It's something in the development process that we need to find that for ourselves and for the world. But from my observation, 2 steps. Yes, 2 steps to finding true happiness. Step 1, practice wisdom, not just know wisdom, but practice wisdom for personal true happiness. learn to swim. Yeah, I'm gonna have more detail later. Step 2, expand wisdom for societal and sustainable to happiness. Teach others to swim. Yeah, we need both. Yeah, we cannot just meditate for inner peace and then shut down everything. We're not interested about the world. I have my own inner peace already. No, you open eye, you still see the smoke. The smoke doesn't go away when you just close your eyes and meditate. We need to work collectively also. That what is how the smoke start or why things happen like that. We need two step. But step 1 is important. If you see someone drowning in the river, you're gonna jump to help. Make sure you know how to swim. And what is that? Ask yourself on a daily basis. On a daily basis, can you deal with that disruptive nature of the world or not? Do you feel hopeful? Do you feel positive? You rise above the waters or not? And that's step 1. If you're under the water and you try to do the second one, it's more headache and maybe have more fight that not productive. So we need step 1 first for true happiness. I will share with you some wisdom from the Buddha, how we achieve that step 1. Then we can move to step 2. Once we have that wholesome attitude, wholesome energy on a daily basis, we can help other people how to swim above those disruptive nature, and collectively how we have a solution to fix the problem. And I hope more and more, many places around the world will understand these 3 wisdom. Yeah, Buddha said we have 3 kinds of wisdom. Wisdom from inquisitive mind. That's number 1. That what we learn in the school, in the university. We're curious, we have wisdom. Number 2, wisdom from imaginative mind. We understand everything the teacher told us, but we imagine further. What is the possibility? What is new chance in that field, like a genius mind? But Buddha, he clearly explained 1,000 years ago, wisdom from inquisitive mind, wisdom from imaginative mind is not enough to guarantee peace and harmony, right? Like what Einstein kind of found it, E equal mc squared, and then Oppenheimer expanded. It's not safe for the world right now. It's good for energy, for electricity, nuclear power, but without silent mind, the conscience behind the decision, we cannot guarantee peace and harmonies in the world. So we need more wisdom from silent mind. It's like the North Star of humanity, that is the direction, not the detail, but the direction that we must go this way. We must make decision in this direction. So I would like to share with you this like a swimming principle that when you have things ups and downs a lot, Buddha said you need equanimity. Yeah, what is that? Equanimity is an unshakable balance of mind, rooted in wisdom. When you see things not happy, when you see things undesirable, and you have wisdom to understand, it happened like this because of what? And you are clear, and you know something you can do right now, something you still cannot do it, but you feel okay that I will do what I can do, right? His ability to maintain evenness of mind amidst the vicissitudes of life. Buddha called it 8 worldly condition. Anyone heard about equanimity in this concept before? Can you type number 4? Type number 4 if you quite aware that, wow, this is very important wisdom from the Buddha, type number 4, like a Four Noble Truth. To know it one thing, to be is another thing. So we need to become, we need to practice equanimity on a daily basis to find true happiness, that peace of mind that rise above all the challenges. Buddha shared, monks, these 8 worldly conditions revolves around the world, and the world revolves around these 8 worldly conditions. Yeah, it's come together. When the world exists, this 8 thing revolves around 8 worldly condition, and every condition revolves around the world. What 8? Gain and loss, disrepute and fame, blame and praise, and pleasure and pain. Buddha said is with us long time and still with us. Gain and loss, disrepute and fame, blame and praise, and pleasure and pain. These conditions that people meet are impermanent, transient, and subject to change, right? I'm pretty sure since 2020 until now, we feel like, oh, we're coming out of COVID-19. And during those days, oh, why so bad? But everything is impermanent, it changes. However, COVID is gone, AI is coming, this kind of thing change. So we need to have a wisdom to live when it's not desirable, and we are ready, for desirable and undesirable one, because it will change. And the Buddha conclude, this is an Anguttara Nikaya, a wise and mindful person knows them. Know this 8 worldly condition: gain and loss, disrepute and fame, blame and bliss, pleasure and pain. The wise and mindful person know them and see that they are subject to change. Desirable condition don't excite his or her mind, nor is he or she repelled by undesirable condition. The Buddha. Interesting? Yeah, it's so clear and it's so true. So 2 sides, desirable one and undesirable one. Gain, fame, praise, and pleasure. When we have it, we can smile, but not too big. It might change, right? And undesirable one, loss, disrepute, blame, and pain. It will change also. If it will not change, it because our mind do not let go, right? When someone feels sad about the loss and they keep thinking about it, or they lost their acceptance, disrepute, and they live in the past. They're not living in the present moment, and blame also, and pain also. Yeah. So it's the powers of our mind that if we are in the present moment and we understand that things change, we can rise above these 2 sides of desirable and undesirable one. And that's why Buddha really emphasized that peace of mind surpasses all kinds of happiness. Any happiness, it change. It change. Any condition, it change. So if we have wisdom, if we have still mind, and we can see why it change and how it might come back again, we have peace of mind. And we feel good. We feel good that we were not troubled by the ups and downs of the world, the worldly condition. Is it clear to you that we really need to master this simple but profound ideas from the Buddha, peace of mind? If you think that I need to understand more about this peace of mind, how I achieve this on a daily basis, how I go deeper in the peace of mind and feel more positive or more wholesome. Please type number 8. Number 8 is like an eightfold path. You might see this many times. I show you many times, but this is something we need to remind it to ourselves. Every day, we should practice to achieve peace of mind on a daily basis. So that's step 1, practice wisdom for personal true happiness. If anyone get to deeper levels of meditation, go beyond silent mind and you start to feel that luminous mind inside you. You can really understand what I'm sharing, that it's like a safe space from the worldly condition. When you get to deep state of meditation, you can find that source of happiness, pure mind. Yeah, it's like you swim to the oceans of happiness inside yourself, and other thing cannot bother you because you can turn off those noisy things outside. However, it's not sustainable because we need to open our eyes and we need to get back to life, right? So we need to expand wisdom, not ourselves, but our family, our company, or anyone else who don't have wisdom, who still troubled by greed, anger, delusion. Without sharing wisdom with them, we're still in the circle, and they're still drowning in the river. And that sadness, that misunderstanding, we need to expand wisdom for societal and sustainable true happiness. And we don't have other choice, just be hopeful. Hopelessness cannot help anything. Hopefulness is the only way. That if we are hopeful, we find solution. Yeah, find solution. And that solution explained by the Buddha in Dhammapada Khuddaka Nikaya, Minor Collection Discourses of the Buddha. Wisdom springs from meditation. Without meditation, wisdom wanes. Having known these two paths of progress and decline, let a person so conduct themselves that their wisdom may increase. So I wish everyone practice giving ethics meditation every day and wish for yourself that may I have enough wisdom, more than enough wisdom to deal with my own suffering, and enough wisdom to help my family, enough wisdom to help humanity, and pray that more people have wisdom and collectively we can reshape the futures of humanity. Sadhu.